Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down, two movies about the White House being taken over that came out in the same year. Am I the only one that finds that strange? White House Down, a movie where our hero, John Cale, visits the White House with his daughter, who is a political fanatic, in the attempt to land a job as a Secret Service agent. While he is there, chaos ensues with the arrival of these evil men who take over the White House with these professional but simple methods and cause chaos throughout Washington, D.C. And our hero, John Cale, will step in from there to kick some ass and to attempt to save the day. Following this, when I sat in my comfy cinema seat, I said to myself, am I going to enjoy this movie? Because recently I saw Olympus Has Fallen. So I was like, it's going to be the same thing, no? But at the same time, I thought to myself, this movie was directed by Roland Emmerich, the guy who directed Godzilla, The Day After Tomorrow, Independence Day, and The Patriot, movies that I actually enjoyed. So I said to myself, I am going to give this movie a chance, and I was right to do so. And right from the start, you get a good feeling, a sense of pride. You know you're in Washington, D.C., the heart of America, the land of the free. That's another thing I thought to myself, don't these kind of movies give ideas to terrorists? You've been at this for days now. Oh no, I can't seem to think of an evil plan. Well, I did hear that the Americans released a movie about the White House being taken over. Sounds good. Let's go see that. Now, the chemistry of the actors in this movie was very good. Jamie Foxx did work well with Channing Tatum. You love the good guys, you hate the bad guys. But the bad guy who I had the most sympathy for was the technician hacker, who reminded me of the hacker from Die Hard 1. And something strange, I'm not going to say what, happens to this technician. And at that moment I was like, why? Why did that happen? That didn't have to happen, but it happened. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll just have to accept that. As if the creators said to themselves, we'll throw that in there, and the audience will just have to understand and accept that. Our bad guys are not only just pros, but they're also ruthless bastards who are on a mission, and our hero John Cale is there to stop them from completing their mission and protect the president at the same time, which provides a no shortage of great action sequences, which were very entertaining. But there was one scene where I was like, Olympus Has Fallen. Same style, different weapons, but it reminded me of Olympus Has Fallen. Something else I liked about this movie was how in touch this film was with the political and media situation of today. You know, when the Boston bombings happened, Fox News was like, Al-Qaeda! The Arabs are attacking us! And in this movie you see reporters say more or less the same thing, that the White House was taken over by Arabs or Al-Qaeda, making an assumption with no evidence, and the bad guys are like, well, they think we're Arabs. There were some attempts at humor that were okay. Somewhere I was like... And there were other moments where I did smile. So in conclusion, I did enjoy the character build-up in the movie, even though some people might disagree with me on that. The chemistry was good, nice action sequences, poor attempt at humor, so in the end, I'm going to give White House Down a not too bad 7 out of 10. So listeners, did you like White House Down? What rating did you give it? Did it remind you too much of Olympus Has Fallen? And don't you find it strange that they released two movies about the White House being taken over in the same year? So listeners, thank you for listening. So until next time!